हेलो, अस्सलाम वालेकुम। सबसे पहले हम बात करते हैं नमाज के बारे में। नमाज इज़ इम्पोर्टेंट थिंग एज अ मुस्लिम। हम सोचते हैं कि हमें पता है कि नमाज इज़ वेरी इम्पोर्टेंट एज अ मुस्लिम। सो समटाइम ऐसा होता है कि हम गोल्स बनाते हैं कुछ कि हमने ये अचीव करना है, ठीक है, और उस गोल के लिए हम लोग नमाज छोड़ देते हैं उस काम के लिए, वेदर वो स्टडी हो या कोई भी आपका गोल हो, तो आप उस गोल के पीछे आप नमाज छोड़ देते हैं और आप सोचते हैं कि यार मैं नमाज के साथ परस्यू नहीं कर सकता। मैं भी एक वक्त था कि मैं सोचता था कि यार कि जिस तरह से मेरी प्रोग्रेस रहती है ना, कि मैं अगर नमाज़ पढ़ूँ तो मैं सुस्त हो जाता हूँ और काफ़ी वो लेथार्जिक और काफ़ी डिफरेंट पर्सन बन जाता हूँ अगर मैं नमाज पढ़ूँ तो आई सफ़र अ लॉट विद दैट प्रॉब्लम ऑलमोस्ट 8 months और 1 year। मुझे कोई कहता तो था ज़बरदस्ती, मुझे अब्बू कह देते थे तो नमाज़ पढ़नी पड़ती थी। सच बात ये है, लेकिन मैं खुद से नहीं पढ़ रहा था। The only reason was I tried a lot because whenever I was going to pray namaz, I was so before that uh, I was ready to hard work, but when I pray namaz and I relax, my mindset gets changed, and I was more about God. God will help me like that. I suffer for that with that problem. Should I pray namaz or should I don't? But inside of my heart was saying, yeah, you should pray namaz. My my mind was saying, no, you shouldn't. But eventually you have to come to the reality, because it's the reality. You cannot leave the namaz, so you have to find a solution for that. You cannot just ignore, so you have to find a solution. That's what I did. I find the solution, and after a long time, the solution is that you have to pray namaz even if you feel that it will not gonna help me, or even you feel like I'm not able to do that. I want to do that, but I'm not able to do that. If you are thinking like that, you have to start praying namaz, and eventually when you pray namaz, you have to learn how can I pray namaz and still do all that work I'm doing right now. It will gonna be very difficult at the beginning. At the beginning you will miss out your works, but if you continuously pray, try to pray within 2 months. It's not a game of one day. Within 2 months, 3 months, you'll used to it. Your mind will constantly working for months on how can I pray namaz and still do all the works which I was doing. You have to just stick with it. You have to say to yourself that I have no other option. You have to pray namaz. When when will you going to be decided that I have to pray? How will you realize that it's really important? You know why I just chosen to pray namaz? Because you are working hard every single day. You're thinking about it. You're working, you're putting energy, you're putting time in your goals. What if what if what if someone tells you that you will only get what you will, the only one who will give what you want is God, is Allah. He's the only one who will give you what you want. So not your efforts, not your not your type of your hard work, your persistence, everything. When you know that only God will give you, and with it's a long journey. Without God, it will gonna be very hard, and maybe you will disappoint at the end. You put years in your goal, and at the end, if you can't get it, God is the one who'll give you support and a belief system that He'll gonna. If God will not gonna give you, who else will gonna give you? Your hard work, your efforts. It's about God. So you will be a very unlucky person if you are working hard and putting effort and time into a goal and without God. So it's a very big risk actually which you are taking, because maybe if if the God don't want to give you, and you are continuously chasing the thing which you want, so it will gonna be really difficult, really difficult. So try to, yes, just pray all 5 namaz. It will connect you with your God, and you will be on a safe path. Now I'm praying namaz. Definitely, I'm connected to Allah. I'm connected to God, and without that bond between you and God, without that bond, you are working. Maybe your all the efforts will gonna waste. But with that bond, you know that the God is on my side, so I will win. So without having a God, it's a big loss, and you are on a very big risk. You don't want that I'm working really hard, and you don't want to waste your efforts time. You want that you work for 3 years, continuously work hard, and still didn't get what you want to get. But with the help of God, maybe you will get what you are working on, because the God is on your side. It's very important to in your goal. The God must be. You must be connected with your God. Without God, don't take a very big risk. It's a very literally a risk, which I have learned. So just put few months, and your mind will continuously working out on how to uh, how can I manage to pray namaz and at the same time working really hard towards goal. So your own mind will find out the solution out of the problem, and your mind is continuously working on a solution. So that's how within few months, if you just choose it that I have to pray namaz. Doesn't matter what will gonna be. This should be your first priority than your goal. Now your goal should be your second priority. The God is your first priority because the God is the on the top, should be on the top. So that's the respect the God deserve, and you have to put the God on the top, not on the second priority on your list. So put the God on your first priority. I told you what is the reason why it is important for you to have a God with you, the God on your side to achieve your goals. I know you want to achieve goals, but praying namaz is correlated with your achieving your goals. So God should be on your side. Okay? Make sure. Okay. Next thing. Work on it. Okay? Work on it. And this is the first thing which I want to tell you. Okay, let's talk about having a goal. You should have a goal. Okay? In life, you should have a goal, I think. Because to achieve anything in life, you need a laser focus. For years, maybe at least 5 years, I think. At least 5 years, you need at least 5 years to laser focus on one thing. It's very important. Laser focus on one thing for 5 years. That will lead you to become something better. Because you know what? Maybe for 6 months or for a year, many people try. It's all about sticking to, like, how much resilient you are. Some people quit in 6 months, some people quit in a year, some people quit in 2 years, some people quit in 3 years. The winner is the person who never quit. Because quitter never win, winner never quit. This is the quote which I have seen somewhere, that quitter never win, winner never quit. So keep that in mind. You have to choose your goal. See what hurts you the most. What gives you the energy in life? Like maybe it's a pain. Energy. What is energy? You get energy when anything hurts you, any words, any person, the desire which you want, you can't get it, and the thing which hurts you the most should be your goal of life. Because at the end, it's all about, like, having energy. You should have some free source of energy. These thoughts will give you free energy. Because if you chase the goal which society tells you or someone your parents tells you, you need a lot of motivation, and it's very hard to achieve until and unless you are succeeding very easily, or maybe it's very easy to achieve for you. Choose a goal for your life, and choose the goal which you think, I'm only working on this. I'm going to live for this goal for my 5 year. I'm going to live for that only goal. This is the only thing which I want in life. Because if you will waste your life if you won't do that, you are going to be sometime you go to your uncle house, your relative party, marriage ceremony, or you are going out with your friends, and little bit you work, you try to become normal person, and eventually you get failed. It's a very big mistake. Don't do that. Don't just say, okay, so I will study, sometime I study, I will enjoy a half day, like I will enjoy for 3 hours, 2 hours I will watch dramas, I will relax, and this and that. No, man. Your day and night, every minute, every thought is towards your goal. Every thought should be towards your goal. Don't put your attention to a different thing, and don't try to be an average person. In life, to do anything, something important, you have to laser focus on one specific one goal, and you should always think about that. There should be nothing else. You know what? The only important thing for you is should be your first. You should focus on your goal, and you have family. Just give some time. Spend little time with the closest person in your family. Maybe it's your father, mother, so someone, the one you love the most. It should be only your parents. If you're young, it should not be what, it should not be your girlfriend or something, any woman. That will not gonna help you for now. So yeah, just spend time with your family and work. That's too important thing. So keep these things in your mind. Make a goal. It maybe include several things in your goal. Like what should be the goal is, like you want, for example, let's take an example. I saw a video on YouTube of the guy. He said, the person doesn't give me a shop. Hello, no. There was a company, X company. They kick out his employee from his company. This employee get hurt. He said, I want to take revenge from this company. I will make the biggest company in this person in front of this company. It hurts me, the guy who kicked out this person from his company. Now this person, he has an energy, anger. He said, I want to come in front of him as a big Z company, and it will be bigger than that. So Yeah, but but this is an example. So now the goal is to make a big company like that. Now in the goal he should make types. I need to buy all. I need to buy rent out rent. I need to take shop on rent. I need to start from a small like make steps of your main goal. What are the main three or four or five things which which are the actions like which you are going to work on for years. So the goal is at the end in your mind, but the action, the things which you are going to work on should be in your mind. Okay. So also I want to tell you one more thing here, that your goal should be not be just the simple the energy which just you will get or only at once. Like if any person who is talking to me in a very bad way, so who's yelling to me, I got angry. So I'm not going to make a goal of my life to take revenge from this guy who is just a stranger, and he just start yelling on me and I didn't like it. So I just have to took this anger, and this should not be the goal of my life to show this person that I'm bigger than him. This is not what the message I'm trying to convey. I'm telling you, choose the goal which hurts you for years. There must be a thing which is hurting you for years, but you are ignoring that goal. You are ignoring. Don't ignore that. Don't ignore that. Pick that as a goal. It is it is coming in your life again and again. This problem, this 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 shit is coming again and again in your life. So like pick that up, because it will be easy to stay on that goal, because this problem will arise after every few months or every few weeks. So you will be this problem when it will be appear again in your head or anyway. So you see that problem again, you will know that's the right goal. That's the right goal I have chosen. That's the right goal. Like it should be your pain point which will give you pain after few weeks, after few days, after few months. When you will see that pain, I have chosen the right goal and I'm gonna work on it and I will solve that problem. So that should be the goal of yours.